Everybody, welcome back. So the school year is over. Yes, I'm free as a teacher for the summer. I know it's like you used to have daily content, you used to have weekly content, you used to do unit reports and battle reports. It's been a thing. I'm so glad the school year is over. It's the first week I've been free, and I've been just trying to collect myself. You know what I mean? Just like catch up on self care, catch up on doctor's appointments, haircuts, and just enjoying good food, sleeping in sometimes, and living life. So, first, I want to do a unit discussion. And we're probably going to do a two-part unit discussion because this unit is a monster. And a lot of people don't respect it. And I laugh when people don't respect it because it ruins their day. Especially since it was out in 3025, original 3025, the lawsuit 3025 that everyone didn't agree with. And if you don't know what it is a 5-ton vehicle that had spotty rules at best that nobody liked and everybody was up in arms over. The Boomerang. So today we're going to start off with the Boomerang and then discuss more and more as we continue on. Because I'm going to do the original Boomerang and then we're going to go from there. So share screen. All right. For 9 points, you can get a worldwide spotter that drives anyone crazy. Why? In Alpha Strike, as you can see on the screen, it has a thrust of 4, aerial size 1. No threshold. Sneeze at it the wrong way, it's a critical hit, blah, 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 blah. With Alpha Strike aerospace rules, put it up at extreme. All it has to do is spot. That's what its job is. Recon, V-stall, atmospheric, blah, blah, blah. Now, if you're a cheap, money pinching points hog like I am, I just make it skill 7, so it's 5 points. And that's how it rolls. So you're thinking to yourself, but it's a Boomerang. What can it do? In the last 5 games with the unit list, and I'm going to also do a double dip video, I'm going to build you a list that is Liao based, super nasty, and drives people insane. Why? Because everything here is 3025 tech, and yes, it beats up the clans. So let's go ahead and pop in another tab and get into it. Alpha Strike Force Builder. So what we're going to do first is, and for those of you that are like, oh, but you can't have it because early succession wars, it's mercenary. Oh, and mercenary. Guess what, kids? Liao can hire mercenaries. I can hire Boomerang pilots. Get them. So let's go through this the right way, the way I built it in my other list. I want to do the next class. So I'm going to hire 2 country hits at skill 7 or skill 8, skill whatever. Don't care. Now, these are people that haven't passed their pilot's license 3rd or 4th time in the cockpit, and they're terrible. They're not shooting anyone. They are a non-combat entity. Let's pair them up with low-tech LRM carriers. I need killers. Skill 3, baby. So that's your LRM and spotter lance. Now let's talk about my other favorite unit, trucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want some skill 3 hitters in the room. So we're going to go ahead and truck it out. Next, we're going to do our close-up punch you in the face, and you're going to know about it. 2 SRM carriers. Again, I need killers. Want killers, need killers. And we're going to go with 2 Mark IIs. Again, I want killers. So you're asking me if you saw the battle report recently, 500 points, right? Right. Okay, not a problem. So as we're going through this, we need to talk about aerospace support. What is your aerospace support? Why is it important? Peregrines. So if anybody's played any Battletech computer game and dealt with peregrines, you know when you're shooting direct line of sight, they're lawn darts. You hit them, crack them once or twice, they become lawn darts. Perfect. So I have 16 units, 320 points. We're doing all right. So now let's start talking about the bigger issue, the next issue, mechs. So first off, I'm going to pop in awesome. Run-of-the-mill 8Q, everyone has one. Everyone's mom, uncle, cousin, and brother have one. Golden. Then we're going to pop into a hunchback. And I want the all energy 14P because why? I don't want ammo explosions. I suck with ammo explosions. So now we're gonna go over to this wonderful thing here and do them over to all energy. Bull Dragoons, mercenary. We can hire a mercenary just to keep it rolling. Or a Marauder 2 4A. So now we got 40 points left to shop for Marauder. This is why I'm going to pop open Sarda.net. Going to go scroll down to variants. So we're going to go to Marauder 3L to finish out the list. And, oh, darn, I'm 2 points over. Guess what? One of the trucks is going to be a skill 4. Done. 20 units, 500 points. And as always, I will put it in my public folder. I'll attach it to the last one from the battle report, and you get to see it in action. There's your master unit list file. Boom. 2 boomerangs, 2 LM carriers, 4 trucks, 2 Aslyum carriers, demolishers, 4 peregrines, 4 mechs. And a partridge and a pear tree. So with the 2 LM carriers, you have indirect fire 6. With the 4 trucks, that bumps you up to indirect fire 10. Now, with your other lance, your 2 SRM carriers and 2 demolishers can put out 20 points of damage if they all hit at medium and short range. Your peregrines can fly across the board at 24 inches. And I'll do a separate video about peregrines, both models. Last but not least, and excuse me, the allergies of Texas are terrible. Your 4 mechs are some solid, heavy-hitting, non-punch me bag people. Awesome, all energy, no ammo explosion zombie. Hunchback, all energy weapon zombie. Marauder 2, all energy weapon zombie. And your Marauder should be all energy last time I checked. Oh no. Oh well. Has ammo. Ooh. Okay. So it should have been a Davian model. Let's see if the Davian model can even get, salvaged. Yeah, well, whatever. We're all good. So let's stop the share. The number one thing that makes this list potent is the fact that you can really pound out somebody's day if they're not used to dealing with low targets or fast moving targets or things hiding behind cover. This is not an open field list, period. You'll be losing units as long as anyone can hit every turn. Don't highly recommend it. So it's going to go in the Alpha Strike public folder. You'll have access to it. Highly recommend it. I hope you enjoy it. I would love to wreck this out with anybody. I use it versus dupes. I use it versus elites. I use it versus anybody because it's an all-comers list. You're not supposed to win. If you do win, it's masterful planning and just working with what you got. And a lot of people don't want to work with what they have. They would rather have what they got and abuse it as they can. So that's on them. Now, with having this 500 points list, I highly recommend that you practice deployment. I highly recommend that you practice using terrain to your advantage. This is not I'm a noob, I can pick this list up and run with it. It's not designed for that. This is designed for somebody that has been around the block a couple of games and they know how to put distance between them and their opponent. This is really oh, by the way, I see you were looking at me in one of the fight type of lists. So, again, I highly recommend that if you're playing with this list, you enjoy it, try it out, play it multiple times, come back and talk to me, and you're good. So, with that, happy Friday, Black Shirt Friday. Talk to y'all later.